Hello again, my name's Gabe Zoln. I posted a couple of videos on this Roger Ailes, the chairman, the head guy for Fox News. And I said that I think he might have had a casting coach. Well, it looks like I was right. This could also be the demise of Fox News. Yeah, by the time they finish with the lawsuits, they might not have enough money left to turn the lights on. Washington. It appears Fox News and Chief Roger Ailes has a problem reaching Bill proportions, meaning Bill Clinton and Bill Cosby. Following the filing of a lawsuit by former Fox News host Gretchen Carlson about a series of unwanted sexual propositions from her boss, her attorney says other women are coming out of the woodwork with similar stories dating back to the 60s. Attorney Nancy Erika Smith says more than a dozen women have contacted her with detailed allegations of sexual harassment by Ailes over a 25-year period dating back to when he was the producer for the Mike Douglas show. Quote, "These are women who have never told their stories until now," Smith told the New York magazine Gabrielle Sherman, who authored a 2014 biography of Ailes that included interviews with 4 other women who related similar stories. Some are in a lot of pain. I think Fox News is finished. 6 of the women agreed to speak with New York magazine publicly for the first time. 2 on the record. Quote, "I didn't tell my husband. I was too mortifying," said Marcia Callahan, a former model who says Ailes harassed her in the late 60s, shortly before he became Richard Nixon's media advisor. Ailes' attorney filed a motion Friday in federal court seeking to move Carlson's suit to arbitration. Her attorney countered with this statement, quote, "Roger Ailes is trying to force his case into a secret arbitrating proceeding. Gretchen never agreed to arbitrate anything with Mr. Ailes," end of quotes. Now, there's a whole lot of sick scenarios here that you want to sort of read through. Kyle Boyle, 54, former Republican National Committee field advisor. This was back in 1989. "I was 29 and living in New Jersey. My husband worked at CNBC, and he said, 'Roger Ailes is coming to be interviewed. Would you like to meet him?'" And she talks about that particular encounter. Marcia Callahan, 73, former model. This was either 68 or 67 at the time he was producing the Mike Douglas show. And this is really sick. "I had a call from my modeling agency about the show. I got a call directly from Roger asking me to come down and to make sure I wore a garter belt and stockings. This was right after pantyhose came into use, and I said, 'Why would I want me to do that instead of pantyhose?' He said, 'If your legs look good in the garter belt, I know you have a great leg.'" This guy is sick. I'm looking down. Oh, this is the one I wanted to talk about. Susan, and her last name wasn't given, 66, former model. "I was 16 years old, living in Randor, Pennsylvania. I was sent over for a walk-on part on the Mike Douglas show in the winter of 67. It was 6:30 in the evening, and the place was totally closing up. Ailes took me into his big office and locked the door with a key. He reclined on a couch in the seating area under a map and had flags of all of the cities they were syndicated in. He proceeded to pull down his pants and very gingerly pulled out his genitals and said, 'Kiss them.' And they were red like raw hamburger." This is sickening. This girl was 16 years old. She'd never seen a man's penis before. This guy is a pervert. He's a pedophile. He should be arrested. He should be prosecuted. He should be put in prison. He's a horrible looking man. And he used his position and power to get what he ever could from all these different women. You think it stopped? You think he didn't do that with a lot of the women that are on there right now? You notice that they're all attractive? Like I had said in that other video, you think that's how Megyn Kelly got that key spot, by blowing him? Who the hell knows? This guy is sick. Sick, sick, sick. And Fox News needs to be shuttered. They need to be shuttered. And these lawsuits could shutter Fox News. That's sort of what I think. There's a whole series of different women that have gone through these horrific experiences with this degenerate. You know, there's an old expression, where there's smoke, there's fire. In this case, it's a blast furnace. Read the article. Decide for yourself. Sick. These people are sick. Roger Ailes is sick. You sort of know what I think. And you know why I think what I think. Read up on all of these different events that are highlighted in this article. Fox News. They're finished. They're finished. That's sort of what I think. Just a matter of time.